It's a judgment day for Atiku, Obi, and Tinubu as Tribunal decides today. You're welcome to another edition of Bystanders at Newsstands on Flip TV. Of course, you know what is happening today. Tribunal decides today. Atiku, Obi, and Tinubu no fate today. And we have their supporters already deliberating on what is expected. And we are here to review the stories we have on the front pages of these papers. Of course, Nigerians are anticipating. The supporters of these political presidential candidates are also anticipating. They are waiting to see who wins at the end of the day, who comes victorious. If we have the decision of the tribunal made public to Nigerians today. All right, judgment day, anxiety, security alert in Abuja as tribunal decides Atiku, Tinubu, Obi's fate. Anxiety, security alert in Abuja as tribunal decides Tinubu, Atiku, Obi's fate. IGP deploys 7 DIGs, 5 AIGs, riots, police to venue across Federal Capital Territory. NLC warning strike paralyzes government secretariats, hospitals, banks, others. Nigeria Labour Congress warning strike paralyzes government secretariats, hospitals, bank, others. Occupy Nigeria protests in 2012 induced by politics, says Fayemi. Occupy Nigeria protests in 2012 induced by politics, says Fayemi. Jonathan blames Nigeria's woes on lack of national integration. I will remove bottlenecks militating against ease of doing business, says the president, Tinubu. We have the Punch newspaper, the major headline, it reads, presidential poll, every security as tribunal decides Atiku Obi's petitions against Tinubu. Every security as tribunal decides Atiku Obi's petitions against the president, Tinubu. Police block entrance to court of appeal. 1 politicians against violence. 5 justices decide Atiku Obi's petitions today. Security agents patrol Abuja. All right, quickly to Mr. Matthew. Matthew, good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Mike.
All right, as you can see, it's a judgment day, a judgmental day for that matter. And this is what Nigerians have been anticipating after the 2023 election. Matthew, what are your expectations? We talked about this yesterday. Today is the D-Day, and I know you're optimistic. You have your preferred candidates, even if I know that you won't be able to say it on air. What are you expecting from the tribunal this morning?
My expectation is that judgment will be delivered today. That either Senator Amebola Tinubu, Atiku, or Obi will emerge victorious. That is my expectation.
Atiku,
Obi or Tinubu will emerge victorious.
You don't have a preferred.
It's not about. No. It's not about choice. In our legal jurisprudence here in Nigeria, it is prejudicial to extrapolate outcome of a case pending before a court of competent jurisdiction. If you do that, one could be confined to the prison.
Yeah, we can see the supporters of Judgement right at the newsstand. We have
Comrade Akinde,
one of Atiku at the newsstand. Behind the camera, we have them. We have the supporters of Peter Obi also present here. Not just at the newsstand, we have them all over, and they are all anticipating. What advice would you give to these supporters?
My advice is that one, you should be circumspect in everything we do. Because I've heard that the police are big for security. I'm equally not unaware that as Nigerians, we have right of peaceful protests. But we have had instances where Nigerian security agencies will be operate with high-handedness in terms of handling peaceful protests. That is why I will encourage everybody to remain calm, irrespective of the turnout of events, because we understand that this is not the final arbiter. Supreme Court is there, who is the final bus stop. So anyone that is not satisfied with the ruling that will come out from today's judgment can avail himself of the privilege of appeal at the level of Supreme Court.
If the president, Ashodi Bola Tinubu, is at the end of the day declared the winner of the 2023 poll by the tribunal, do you see Atiku Obi still, moving forward?
Definitely they will.
To Supreme Court.
Definitely they will. They will, because Supreme Court is like is the final arbiter anyway. Any judgment they give becomes a law. You understand that the particular issue that has to do with 25% from Abuja, Nigerians will want Supreme Court to give its own interpretation to that constitutional provision. So whatever interpretation the electoral tribunal gives it, Nigerians, not just the candidates, will not be satisfied. Nigerians will want Supreme Court to give its own interpretation of that constitutional provision. Because Nigerians want to, don't forget that in that election, there are so many areas the people are contending with. There's area that have to do with accusing INEC of not complying substantially with the provisions of the Electoral Act. Don't forget that in Rivers State, there was a situation where Premium Times newspaper went to recount the vote that came from Rivers State. And the result in INEC portal shows that what INEC declared is contrary to what they have in their portal. So I think it is good, after hearing from the petition courts, that people who feel dissatisfied should approach Supreme Court.
Every security everywhere, especially at the courts. Are we likely to witness any protest after the outcome of this?
I would discourage people
process
from embarking on protests because of the nature of our security agencies. I understand that as Nigerians, it's entrenched in our constitution that we have right of peaceful protests. But again, how do you now? We have instances where people will be protesting peacefully. Some hoodlums will invade their ranks and turn the violent. Police will use that as an excuse to start harassing, intimidating, arresting, and detaining protesters. So I will encourage people, since there's another avenue where people who may not emerge victorious can appeal.
All right. I think that this is the major story we are having on the front pages of Nigerian newspapers. Let me see if we can touch more on the strike that is ongoing in the country presently. Are you feeling the vibe? Is there any sign
Labour is dead. I've been saying it. Labour is not existing in Nigeria. I no longer take them seriously. Because when they needed to fight, they didn't. Personally, I no longer take them seriously. Even if, though I'm not a member of their union, but they used to be the only major pressure group we have in Nigeria. But the way it stands today, right at the time of Ayuba, Waba, we now have Ajero. What we are seeing is a toothless bulldog. They only exist in principle, not in practice. They only exist on the page of newspaper, not in practice. We have instances where they have asked Nigerians to get ready, stock your house. We are going to engage government on the street. Before you know it, they chicken out. So for me, they don't have that competence and integrity to call Nigerians to action.
Yesterday we talked about 100 days of Tinubu in office, and which many of our reviewers or contributors here said Tinubu didn't live up to expectations. And we have on the front page of The Punch someone congratulating Tinubu for a job well done within 100 days in office.
I don't think whether you take time to go through the position of government itself. I mean the spokesperson of the government. They didn't say anything to reel out. Take your time and go through it. The only thing they mentioned is subsidy removal on gasoline, unification on Naira, at the official window. They equally acknowledge the hardship that is occasioned by that unification. Take your time and go through it. I think they mentioned one or two other areas of their intention to rejuvenate economic activities.
Is that not enough? 100 is enough,
He have not done anything to warrant commendation. He can do more. I wish he would do better. Unfortunately, he have not been able to address the... Okay, let me tell you this, Mike. That is why yesterday, when we were having this conversation, Kunle was taking it personal.
Okay.
But the point I was trying to make that yesterday is that, one, your policy should not be antithetical to the people. Because the constitution says the welfare of Nigerians shall be the primary purpose. Have a policy that is biting hard on the people. And you are not taking steps to address it. Go and look at what the government said. All the areas okay palliative to the people. They mentioned that they're already giving palliative to the people. Don't forget that as we speak, it's on record that they have spent 185 billion naira to cushion the effect of subsidy removal of gasoline on the vulnerable Nigerians. Can we sufficiently say that Nigerians who are vulnerable have gotten it? We have an allegation in Lagos how subsidies were being sold in Lagos here. We are reading how people who tried to sell subsidy or who were selling subsidy materials were arrested in either Nasarawa or so. And for me, if you read what government said, you understand that they have not done much. They have not done anything. Because we are looking at a situation where your policies are hitting hard on the people. You are saying you are going to give 75 companies 1 billion each. It's a good intervention. But more than 3 months after that statement, it's not forthcoming. We are going to give 50,000 each to nano business owners, traders who perhaps do not have shop, who trade along the road. I cannot remember the number, whether 50,000 of them or so. Up to now, you have not done that. You are not going to give 1 million and 500,000, as the case may be, to small and medium scale business owners. More than 3 months after the promise, we are not seeing it. And what's the guarantee that that money will not be misappropriated? We are equally see the situation where the governors now though it's an allegation, but it has been on record that all the governors in Nigeria, I think with the exception of Rivers State and one other state, have been diverting funds meant for the local government, the churches of government. And the president knows this. And you are equally directing palliative to these governors. Who tell you that it will get to them? That is why when Obaseki was accusing federal government of not having plan for the people after subsidy removal, I said it is not in the place of Obaseki to raise that issue. Because Obaseki himself is culpable. Subsidy removal means more money for federal government, more money for state governments. And before now, they were able to pay salary. So the money that accrues to their coffers as a result of subsidy removal, the state governments, what are they using to do? Federal government, the one that accrues to them after subsidy removal, after sharing money from FAC, what are they using to do? Where I blame federal government more is the same governors that are sitting on funds meant for local government. You are channeling subsidy of palliative removal through them. It is wrong.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Can we have you?
No, just a minute, please. Let me talk. Please, sir.
All right.
Morning, sir.
Good morning. How you doing?
Very fine.
Yeah, so you say you want to say something?
Well, today is going to be the day that we are going to know whether all eyes are on the judiciary. As at 9:30, the Vice President arrived at the Court of Appeal where the judgment was going to take place, and they want to hear what they are going to say. I said something yesterday. The judges should not favor anybody.
Exactly, yes.
The judges should not favor anybody. The judges should interpret what the Constitution talks about. If the Constitution said a criminal cannot be our president, if the Constitution says the Constitution saying otherwise, or whatever the Constitution, let them follow the Constitution.
Whatever the Constitution allows.
Whatever the Constitution allows, let them follow the Constitution. If they don't follow Constitution, what happened in Gabon? What happened in Niger? The tsunami will be more. Because you can watch, everywhere is cancelled. I have an appointment, I have to cancel. The person called me that no. Let's see the result of what the tribunal is going to come out with.
Don't you think that's because of the ongoing strike?
Well, the ongoing strike is to some extent, but the tension that is mounting more is the
tribunal
judgment that is mounting. You understand, that is mounting. And I want to say this. If the judiciary fail today, what will happen is that they are no longer, nobody is going to take them. Because I stand to be corrected. Because the judiciary, they said they are corrupt. There are three arms of government. We have the executive, they are kind of, they are this thing. We have the legislature, they are doing their own law, they are giving the law. But the judiciary, if they fail this time, that means they are objective and
are you optimistic that your candidate will win?
What I have just said is this.
Are you optimistic?
No, hold on, no. See, I am talking based on Nigerian Constitution.
And I'm saying that, are you optimistic?
Whoever, wait, sir. Hello, sir.
You're a member
No. Whoever the Constitution favored among the three contestants, you understand? Let the judges let them interpret it.
And if it's at the end of the day favors Tinubu, or
they still have 60 days. They will go to the Supreme Court.
So you're not partisan here. Right?
I'm not partisan here. I'm not partisan.
Okay, that's what I want to know.
I'm not partisan.
Now, I know you're a member of PDP.
I'm a member of PDP, but I know that if they do it through the constitutional way, the right way they should do it. I know the so-called Emiloko cannot be there.
That's what I'm trying to ask. Yeah.
It will not be there.
But do you support that P2B is the actual way of
Excuse me.
I don't know why this man. I don't know why this man will just come from nowhere to come and.
Hello, MC Gama. When it gets to your turn, you speak. All right, thank you so much, Felix.
I don't know why this MC Gama, his stomach is coming down.
Yeah, let me just say something,
your
please.
stomach is coming
I just want to say a little, chip in something here.
Okay.
My name is MC Grammar, please. I don't need any introduction. I want to say this to everybody, all my viewers, you are in London, you are anywhere, you are Nigerians in diaspora, anywhere you are watching me from. I just want to use the opportunity to say good morning to everybody. And I'm the one everybody refers to as the only man that knows how to say the truth in Nigeria, because I am the only man. Yeah, you were asking a question, what do I expect from the tribunal today? Let me tell you the truth. I'm celebrating already. I don't want to know about the other parties. I am celebrating the victory already for P2B. That's the truth. That is me for you. I'm celebrating because I already know where the judgment is going to go to. I already know how they structure the judgment. Number one thing is that it's either there's going to be a rerun election or they declare P2B the winner of that presidential election. And that's what I saw. You know why? Because if the rerun election is going to be there, I think Tinubu is going to be excluded because he forged his results. We all know that he's not a graduate. Even myself, I know that he's not a graduate. When you look at his face, I don't want to call him names, but just because I'm respecting him, I would have called him one name. But let me give it that respect anyway. So if not for that, I mean, what else? What do you expect from Tinubu? So what I'm trying to say is that someone like me, I'm already celebrating because I know very well that this guy is going to lose the tribunal. I don't care. Are you aware that they gave the tribunal bribe? Tinubu gave them bribe.
I don't know.
Okay, you are aware. No, I'm aware. You gave them, but they rejected it.
How sure are you?
No, I'm too sure. Now, listen, I have an
have the
informant.
evidence?
No, I have evidence. I have everything.
Where is your informant?
I can give you it on my phone. I can give you the evidence. The guy that even captured videoed it on my phone. That's the truth. I'm telling you. No, this one is this one. Sometimes in Nigeria, you have. I don't want to escalate it to the internet.
Your own opinion.
I don't want to escalate it to the internet. If I want to do, see, let me tell you.
Not from Flip TV. Excuse
me. Let me tell you. If I want to escalate it on internet, I would have done that. But I don't want to put a shame on Tinubu. That's why I'm holding it back. But I'm telling you something. He tried to bribe them that they refused.
You said he tried to bribe,
but they refused.
But before you said he bribed them. And now you're saying he tried to bribe.
He tried to bribe. They refused. That's the truth. The first time Nigerian judges are coming out to work like judges. That's the truth. And you are going to see the announcement. They will stand on the ground and declare Peter Obi winner. Or if they don't declare Peter Obi winner, then there's going to be a rerun election. But I tell you something, for Tinubu to get here, Tinubu already is shaking. The other day I was watching on television, national television, the other was seeing Tinubu's pampas was shaking. Oh, how did I know he was wearing pampas? I saw it because I'm a spiritual man. No, I'm a spiritual man. That's why I'm telling you. Spiritual man can look at you and know how the pampas was even shaking while he was standing. I told you I'm a spiritual man. I use spiritual eye to know. That's the truth. That's the truth.
Yeah, that's comedy.
No, it's not comedy. That's why they call me MC Grammar. Everybody.
You are cracking joke.
It's not joke. I mean, that's why people call me.
Reality, right?
The reality. I saw with the spiritual eye, even his papas was shaking. That's what I'm telling you. I don't know why in Nigeria, when you tell people the truth, they will tell you are joking, you are joking. But brother, I'm not joking. You understand? You remember yesterday, just like yesterday when they said they are going to give us palliative, Nigeria said they are joking. Government is joking. What is happening today? Can you joke more? What's the reality? That's the truth. That's what I'm telling you. Because you cannot see it, I'm the only one seeing it. Haven't you seen magic and pass on magic? Doesn't it look surprising to you?
Already you're celebrating Obi. If at the end of the day the reverse is the case,
see, how
will you feel?
If at the end of the day reverse is the case, tomorrow I'm leading protests on the streets.
Only you.
No, also only me. I have my guys I've discussed with. We are leading protest. We not agree. We are going to shut down this Lagos. See, don't beg me. See, let me tell you, don't beg me. See, let me tell you. No, it's not funny person. Don't beg me. You know why? Because I used to tell people that I don't care who you are. See, Peter Obi is all related to me. It has not given me anything. But I think, yes, Peter Obi is stingy. We need a stingy man to rule this country. That's the truth. That's the truth. Peter Obi is a stingy man, but I'm not saying it because I am Obi supporter. He's stingy. But we need a stingy man to rule this country. You understand? When you see people like this that is wearing glass, you know they are criminals. That's why people like Tinubu, their brother, they are just investing Nigerian money. So what I want to say is that today, no, let me finish. What I want to say is that from today, as I'm talking to you, Nigerians, we are going to liberate ourselves. It's high time we tell our leaders, enough is enough. Let me tell you something. I pray that all this coup that is happening everywhere will come to Nigeria. It's just that Nigerian soldiers are lazy. They cannot do it. That's the problem. Bribe will not allow them. But anyway, there's no problem. I remain yours and only MC Grammar. Thank you very much. And I want to say something again. Oba, come here. Okay, come and stay. Interview this guy. Come, see your head. Carry come here.
They come.
What's happening?
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing, sir? How you doing, sir?
Very well, thank you.
Fine. It's a bright morning.
Sunny morning in the city of Lagos.
Sunny morning and a day of judgment.
Yes, it is.
Atiku, Obi, and Tinubu no fit today. What do you have to say?
Thank you. It is before the tribunal to make judgments today. We all expect not just judgment but justice. We all expect them to be fair. We expect them to be truthful. We expect them to consider the evidences that have been placed before them. We expect them to be just. We don't expect any form of intimidation. We don't expect any form of in summary, we expect fairness in whatever comes out of the tribunal today. All Nigerians are waiting with bated breath. I think it's a good day to be in Nigeria.
It's a good day to be in Nigeria. I know you have your own candidate as well. What are you expecting? Do you see the pendulum swinging to the side of your candidate?
I'm also aware that Michael Adekunle doesn't know my candidate. So I don't know what he's swinging toward. But the truth is also that I am for justice. whichever way it goes, it must be our nation first. Nobody should burn down this nation because of anything. Uh, Nobody should lose his or her life because of this judgment. And I think that is what I expect security agencies to ensure, that whichever way it goes, law and order is enforced. Uh, I expect, as I said earlier, I expect the judiciary not just to give justice, but that justice must be seen to have been given.
You are different from someone else. You are different from another person. Someone just said that if Obi is not declared the winner today, you will need a protest. What can you say about that? And how do you see that?
Well, I don't speak for anyone.
Because you are talking about the interest of the nation first. But some persons are not saying that way.
You know, when judgment is given, it will be favorable to some and it will not to other people. So every other person that are not favored in the judgment are expected to pursue it up to the Supreme Court. Don't forget, there is still room. This is not the final habitat. There is still room to pursue this case up to the Supreme Court level. And I think that is what every reasonable person should do. If the judgment is not favorable, pursue it to the last habitat and drop it there.
All right. Already we have tension everywhere, anxiety, and we have security men present everywhere to make sure that peace goes on in the country.
Yeah.
Now, what do you expect the security agents to do at this point in time, where we have tension?
I expect the security agencies to first respect the rights of Nigerians. No Nigerian is expected to be brutalized as a result of overzealousness of security agencies. People have rights to assemble and discuss their country. People have rights to even to protest if they feel otherwise. All we are expecting is that such protests should be peaceful, and the security agencies are meant to ensure that such protests are peaceful. That is their job. Their job is not to stop people from going about their duties. Their job is not to intimidate people, but to ensure that there is peace and order in the land.
Thank you so much, Michael.
Many thanks.
Thank you for coming on board. All right, we await the tribunal judgment.
Yes.
Lucky.
How are you? How you doing?
I don't know Lagos.
Edo can never be.
Yeah, can I pause you a bit?
Okay.
Let me quickly greet our viewers across the globe. And that's what I should have done in the first place, but the program is still on. I can do it now.
It's very hot.
All right, Gladys Oyaba, good morning to everyone. And we say good morning to you. Can you greet Gladys?
Good morning, my brother Gladys. Good morning, my sister. God bless you.
Taiwo Dulade, James
Oh,
Cooker, saying good morning to us.
Good morning. Good
We
morning.
are saying good morning to you, Taiwo Dulade and James Cooker. Abu Africa, we say good morning to you. Rachel Lonta, good morning to you. Asaba, Biafra land, we are saying good morning. Oh, you said Zujiria is finished. Oh, that's your own opinion. And you're saying good morning to you, Asaba, Biafra land. Okay, Basi Agawa, good morning to you. Hopefully the judgment will be fair to all Nigerians. That's what Agawa said. All right, quickly to Walter Errara. Good morning to you. We have Kelvin Osayamon. We have James Coker, Blessed One.
Dennis.
We have Jude Obuji and other, viewers watching us right here today. Jarek Lance, we say good morning to you. And Richard Adu, Kayode Egbo, good morning to you all. Jacob Adedeji, Osaze, Yetunde Mayomi,
Osaze.
others, we say good morning to you.
Oh,
Thank you so much for joining us. You can also join us on our sister channel, Flip TV Plus.
Brighto.
For juicy content, good content, you can join us on Flip TV Plus. That's the sister channel of Flip TV. Thank you so much. All right. I don't know Lagos.
Edo can never be. Edo not be Lagos.
Today is
An assistant on it. Assistant on it. Assistant Go back, go for assistant. I don't know be Lagos. I don't know be Lagos.
That's why you don't come Lagos.
You see, anyway, Mike, let me just take you a few minutes.
Okay.
My brother wears suit this morning.
Who?
This is cold.
This is cold.
In solidarity with the APC lawyer. Yeah.
I don't know whether he's the one I want to judge this case today.
My suit is Ugo Boss. Can you see?
Anyway, this suit I've not seen.
Water for 10 years. For 10
I've not
years.
seen water for 10 years.
This is
Anyway,
this is Ugo Boss. Ugo Boss.
This is
anyway,
Agege suit.
there's a message. There's a message. There's a message. Somebody said I should give you. And I said, can I tell you personally? He said, no, put it on air. So he's watching us now.
Okay.
He said, sometimes.
Have I done wrong?
No, no. Don't worry.
Okay.
We correct everything here now.
Okay.
He said, yes, he like your way, like your this, he like you. Times of asking question, but sometimes when you ask when Kule throw question to you, or you throw question to Kule, Kule will say, "Nah, you not ask Kule, do you have fat?" Then when the other people or Charles or Rap throw question, you not ask them, did they have fat? So it's good you clear that.
In fact,
But they let them know.
after today's judgment, we will sue you. We will sue you.
What did you tell the
And
person?
I said, okay, what do I do? Will I tell him personal?
Okay.
Or as you,
treatment,
and
right?
I said, I should put it live so that I will be watching it to see how you are going to correct it. That you should balance it. They say you should balance it.
So
because,
have I not been balancing it?
for me, you have been balancing it.
Uh-huh.
But for him, seeing it, they said they are watching us live.
Anonymous.
So,
If he is feeling that I'm not balancing it, we have thousands that feel that it's balanced enough. I've known you before.
Yes.
I know Kule Abi. Yes.
Yes.
Since 2018 or so. So I don't have a friend.
no,
Let me say something. I am for everybody.
God.
I am for nobody.
Oh, hey.
Nobody is my friend. Anybody is my. What do you call it? I have no friend. I have no enemy. Let me put it that way. I don't take sides. Are you getting me now?
Yes.
And you don't expect me to be perfect.
Yes.
That is it. No perfect human being. Are you getting me now? And I am not the most informed. Neither am I the most educated person on the platform. Are you getting me now? So you don't expect the best. I'm only trying my best.
Mike, let me help you.
And I'm leaving the rest to God.
You are the one throwing it the stone.
I can't count number of times. I can't count number of times I've attacked Kule on the platform.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. You are saying
Even
this.
behind.
They won't see that.
So I don't.
Let me help you. Just 1 minute. Viewer, we are one year. I'm coming. Viewer, we are 1 year.
I don't know if you remember when the issue of IPOB was very hot.
Yes.
But why didn't I send
Maybe
people
the person
away?
was not on the line.
You know that this person an Igbo person, Igbo man.
Yes, okay.
Why? Wait. Before you move further, why didn't I send Igbos away? No. Did I send Igbos away? No. Even Nnamdi Kanu said it himself.
Yes.
He said, if you want to watch any channel in Nigeria, make sure you go to Flip TV. Watch Flip TV.
Yes.
So I'm not that kind of person.
So yeah, he has cleared himself, and for me, we are one here. Despite the argument, anger, we still come back together. Otherwise, with the anger, argument is a kind of things that we love. And you are watching us, please, we don't quarrel. We love ourselves. And now he has cleared on the air. Everybody's watching. I believe the comment is still going to. We are going to see more comment. Anyway, Mike, let's go on.
It's not even easy throwing questions to different persons. 15, 10, 20 people every day. It is not easy.
All right. Thank God for your understanding.
Thank you. That is his own opinion. And I love you. I love you for that. And I love that. All right. I don't know if Lagos today.
I can never be. I don't know if Lagos. I don't know if Lagos. I said
Lagos, so because you are not casting,
you see, let me. Those that don't understand the meaning of it, I don't know if Lagos. That's under politics. Under politics, as I said right from day one. When they come for politics, when we say this is person we want to vote for, that is the person. But other area, but I am thinking anywhere you take it over, but I say I don't know if Lagos. For politics, we are strong. When we say yes, it's yes, no, it's no. That is it. Let's go ahead.
Now I'm talking about the
D-Day. Yes, the D-Day.
The day of judgment. a day Nigerians have been anticipating. Lucky, I know you're anticipating. You've been anticipating.
Yes.
Today is here. What's your take on today? Who are you expecting to come victorious? Who do you want Tribunal, or who do you see Tribunal declaring the winner of the 2023 election?
Thank you very much, my brother. As I was just standing here now, somebody just called me, a pastor. He said he saw me for Philip TV, died live yesterday, saying that the judiciary are taking bribe. I said, sir, they are taking bribe. We have seen the picture. The judgment is done already. They already, if you check most of the paper, they already congratulating Tinubu. The meaning of that we are going to have it today. 3-2. After 5 judges. 3-2. I don't see where this election will be turned upside down. I don't see. They will still give judgment today. You call me. They will say technicality, one technicality. This is Nigeria for you. The technicality will defeat everybody. Nigeria are tired. I don't understand. We are all tired. We don't know. We don't know what to do. Now, if this election will be annoying today, you see jubilation the whole Nigeria. If the election they still give it to Tinubu, Nigeria will be sad. But I'm telling you, they won't turn this election. Go and write it down. Because those judges, they are Nigerians. They are not from Ghana. You know, they are Nigerians now. I don't understand me. They are Nigerians. I don't understand me. He has bought all of them. He has bought all of them. I know what this man can do. He has bought all of them. Let me tell you, if we can buy INEC chairman, no, is it judges? How much? Yes, 10 billion. It's done. $10 billion, not even naira.
You know the worst part is that I'm just asking you guys questions. I don't even have my candidates. You know, I don't have.
No, I know.
I don't have. Obi wasn't my candidate in the 2023 election. Tinubu was not my candidate.
Yes.
Atiku was not even my candidate.
Yes.
But I have my candidates.
Yes.
I get it now.
Yes.
So I don't know how you feel about the whole process. And I don't know how you want Tribunal to go about that. But all we want is what? Good judgment.
See, you can't get good judgment from Nigeria.
From Tribunal.
You should know. Except,
and it seems Lucky does not have that confidence.
I'm not.
In the Tribunal.
I've told you that from day one. Nobody has confidence in our judiciary. You know now. Let me tell you something. If we have judgment in our judiciary, Akpabio do not contest election. You know that. They give me judge to go and be the president. Akpabio did not contest election. You know, used to know, and won an election. What of Lawan? Lawan did not contest election. The same judge gave it to Lawan. You can see now. What do you expect? If INEC chairman can declare Tinubu overnight, I get to be. That's about 25% in Abuja. He did not win 25% in Abuja. No. I want to see how the judgment will go today. I want to see how it goes. But I'm telling you, with the way the government is, with the way Tinubu is doing, assist, nothing is happening. Already, he has played his game. The game has been played. You're only waiting to celebrate. Check the paper, the nation. You're already telling him congratulations. Tinubu is already celebrating in India. I'm telling the truth. I don't see judge, except that judge come from Mu, that will say, Tinubu, you don't win that election. Go for a run. Let me tell you, Mike, I can bet with you. With my phone, hold this phone. Hold this phone. I'll give you the phone.
Give me your phone.
I can bet with you. I can take the phone. Hold it. This election will not turn today. Hold the phone. If this election turn, then you know what to do. Hold this phone.
Can you break it down?
I said, hold this phone.
Break it down for me.
They will not turn this election because they have collected bribe. They have to work for it. I am telling you, if INEC can collect bribe, an election was not transmitted, and he telling you technicality, so he did the judge, and let me give you an example. When the judge started, they asked the press to go out. They said they're not going to televise it, but they all want to see how I voted, how you voted. Now, after mago, abracadabra. Now they are not telling you what to televise it to announce the result. What do you think about that? Do you think these 5 judges will sit? They will tell you, Nigeria is already in mess. Nigeria is already in trouble. We don't want anything that will happen. Just like the way INEC conduct election. INEC man, the man is resting the home. Nobody's talking to him.
Don't you think Tribunal can take you by surprise?
So, not this Nigeria. It should be Ghana or Togo or America. Not Nigeria. I don't see the judges. Are they from Mu? No, they're not from Mu.
Have your phone.
No, really. Hold it. I'm telling the truth.
Okay.
Election will not turn today. They will tell you one technicality, one technicality. I'm telling the truth. Don't forget all the army, all the people, National Assembly, everybody. They have everything. They are loaded with pockets.
Okay, let's wait for the outcome.
Tinubu can spend trillion to make sure that election go on. I'm telling you the truth. You should know. So what I'm saying, Nigeria judiciary 0.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Good morning, Mr. Michael.
Good morning, sir. How are you doing?
I know. Good morning, Mr. Dennis, Mr. Taiwo, Ameti. I greet. Good morning, everybody. Dennis, take it.
All right, we have police blocking the entrance to Court of Appeal. One politicians against violence. Already we have some Nigerians saying that if their preferred candidate was not declared the winner, they will go on the streets to protest. Are you one of them?
Good morning once again, Mr. Michael. Today, according to most of the people, they say this is a D-Day. But the D-Day, everything about the judgment have been taken care of for some times now. This is just formalities. Remember, one of the judges experienced and found out that there's going to be a foul play in this conduct of this final judgment, and he resigned. He suspended himself immediately from the judgment. Whether you like it or not, you are not expecting anybody to come from the moon to tell you that the President of Nigeria, Ahmed Bola Asiwaju Tinubu, will not be declared a winner of this election today. That person will never come from anywhere. The president will still be the president of Nigeria. If not, whether you like it or not, there is a case in Nigeria, and that you are the plaintiff, you are the one that are supposed to appear in court, and you travel abroad. Just what are the pictures? He is in India now, and today is a judgment day, and it's one of the most important days in his own life as a politician. But he's out of the country. See, my brother, let's not continue to be fooling ourselves here. We are fooling ourselves as Nigerians here. Let's forget about whatever that is coming out, whatever that they are saying. The judgment and the announcement within themselves has been taken care of. So you are not expecting anybody to come from anywhere to start telling you that this young man will not be declared winner today.
Who is the young man?
Yeah, he's not a young man. He's a young man.
No, I don't know who you are talking
See,
about.
okay, you don't know who I'm talking about. You should have known because this one here. See, the young man.
I'm a young man.
Bola Ahmed Asiwaju Tinubu will still be declared the winner of this election.
Wow, you're optimistic.
My brother, you are not expecting. They are the ones in authority, my brother. You are not expecting anybody to come from the moon to tell you.
Talking about the judiciary.
Forget about. I don't have confidence about the Nigerian judiciary, young man. I don't. There's no confidence on that. I don't have confidence in Nigerian judiciary. What are you saying? Okay, you said there's going to be a telecast, and you only mentioned they said only press and the people who have anything to do, any business to do with the court has the right to go there. My brother, if these things are not done, if these things are done feasibly in such a way that it will favor everybody, do it in the light of Nigerians. So you should not be expecting the judge. I don't have confidence in Nigerian judiciary, even if, okay, Mary, what was her name? Mary Ordini, was she not among the justices in Nigeria? We happens to be from the same place. I know her very, very well from Umbise. From Umbise, I know her very well. I know she's not part of it. I know an information came now that she even traveled out of the country. Yeah. These are people, betrayers, people. Let me tell you, I am not even expecting anything good to come out of these Nigerian judges, because I don't have much confidence on them. Are you getting me?
All eyes on the judiciary, right?
Even if all eyes on the judiciary, but I will always tell them, do things in such a way that tomorrow posterity will live to remember you for good.
All right, thank you so much. That's a very good note. That's a very good point. Decide, you can help me. Decide. Wow, nice one.
Maturity. Yeah.
Maturity.
We settle this.
Maturity taking place there.
Yeah,
Very good one,
morning.
Raphael.
Yeah,
all right.
Good morning, everybody. I greet every one of you, and I greet all the extremists. I greet all the followers, good followers, and I greet every one of you. This country, the dry bone of this country will rise again. That's my message this morning.
Why are you dressed like this? Today is so
Yeah,
special to you.
today is a court day, and I'm putting on this suit, which happens to be one of my dressing code when I was in secondary school. Government College Osborne, Ikoyi. Right? So I just put it on, and I put a suit. I put my Ugo boss on to show solidarity for the APC lawyers that are in the tribunal there, and I think the good things will come out of it.
All right, but many people don't believe in the judiciary.
They don't believe. Same people that are gagging judiciary, same people that backlashing the judiciary, same people that are deforming the judiciary are the one you expected to believe in judiciary. When they were bullying the judiciary, they did not know that. When they said Arowo went to collect money in Abuja. You see, I have never seen dangerous element of people than this, the obedient people. They call them obedient. Some people call them disobedient. Obedient, I'll say that, because they talk who is who in this country. Elders, they blasted Wale Soyinka, they blasted. So can you now bring uncultured people to government? And that's how they'll be ruling. They will be behaving under Obi.
All right, let's relax ourselves a bit. Let's calm our nerves.
Please calm.
With what our viewers are sending right here. We have Kayode Egbo saying Kunle must be in court today.
Yeah, are we? In spirit, are we?
All right, Olawale Mati. Kunle, are you going to Abuja for the tribunal?
I don't have the flight ticket, and if I even have the flight ticket, I was supposed to be accredited, right, with the Supreme Court issues, because anyhow person cannot just enter. You have to be accredited, So to me now, I will be in solidarity with them here, with my suit, say, okay, this is a court, case we are embarking on now, and I will be in solidarity with them. And God will make it a way for us as we started, and we'll end it the same way we started with the election.
And don't you think you and your suit can be disgraced today?
No, I don't think so. Because our 2 million, there is this different figure that created the winning spot for Abiola and for Tinubu. Where are they going to? Does it mean that my 2 million votes, our 2 million votes will be wasted or will be thrown away? We had 6 points. We had 8.6 million votes, right? So the other parties, they were just on the bracket of 6 million. 6 million. So the highest vote now, the highest vote taker. So where will you put in? Are you going to tell us that he's not winning? And the politics is all about number. Democracy is all about number you have, right? So the 25% is talking of. I think they are just blinding them. Let's see whether it will come to reality.
They will make it clear to us today.
Yes.
They will make it judiciary.
They will explain it better. Yeah, they will explain it better. You could see that the president is not even worried. That's why he's attending G20 now.
Does it mean he knows he will win?
Yeah, so he has the
Does it mean he knows he will be the winner?
What these people are putting on the table are technicality, and the lawyers have said they don't want to, welcome technicality in their court, in this, appeal court now. They said they don't want anything technicality, and all of them are bringing technicality. So that's me for you. All the evidence they have been tendering are their technicality. Going around Chicago State University looking for results that is not lost. I mean, I don't know. That's the peak of insensibility I've ever seen in my life. Let me give me time. 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 That's major topic. Yeah, we fly. We fly higher. What am I asking?
I know you guys.
I know the mess. He's asking me a question.
What has this government done for you?
Okay. Now, how many months is this government? How old is this government? How old is this government? 3 months? Can you born a baby? An infant baby, are you expecting to walk within 3 months? 3 months?
Hold on, 3 months.
That's a big question for your brain to catch up with.
We rejoice. 3 months of
This one, don't
this one
suit.
3 months of rejoice. 3 months of rejoice.
This
3
one
months of
Tinubu, any party come, all you can see is feed mills there. Anywhere is benefits. Anywhere is benefits. That's where it is.
3 months of Tinubu failure.
Kule must be in court today.
Kule must be in court
Pressure. What's happening?
Kule is obsessed. Generally, he's obsessed. So, whatever Kule do on this platform is always abnormal, weird. Because I don't see somebody talking about technicalities at the same time misinterpreting technicalities. What we know that is technicalities are the things that are not within the constitutional law of Nigeria. Things that are not within the constitutional law of this country, they are called technicalities. We don't want it. See, if you fail to win 25% at FCT Abuja, you are gone. So, what is this man talking? I don't know. Kule sometimes. No, Kule, no, wait, Kule, no. No, don't come yet. Don't come. See.
I have to defend myself. You don't need to blackmail me.
You need to give him a chance. You need to give him a chance.
That's your
My time, this guy is wasting my time.
that's your tradition. You don't need to
Continue.
What is it saying?
Continue.
So what we do here is to give the right information. So Nigerians in diaspora, what is going on in Nigeria now? My expectation is high because I want to see a judgment whereby constitutional laws, rules and regulations as embedded on Nigerian constitution, in Nigerian constitution will play out today. We don't want come here, come up, come from sky. No. We don't want a judgment whereby the judges will be talking and scratching their head. No. Everything, people, the Defense Council, Tinubu Council, Obi Council, Atikus, and the other MBA members, they must be there. Even members of diplomatic corps, international lawyers from outside, they should be there. So that will be the audience. It is question of what is called jurisprudence, ideology of law. It is going to play out today. Law has meaning, for Christ's sake. Law is not money.
Let them interpret it.
Law is not sentimental. Law is not emotional. You don't come here and say, na babanla. No babanla in the court of law. What we need today is to see justice not swayed, to see justice not subverted. I don't want to know what some people are thinking. No, someone that Nigerians voted for. The judgment should favor him today.
Let justice prevail.
Thank you. The justice will prevail so that this election will serve as an example. See, Mike, failure to do justice today, I don't think Nigerians will find it pleasurable or easy to go to the poll again. People will not go again. Failure to do the needful. Again, let me shock you. I remember one time in 90. Alex Ekweme hold one kind, workshop or whatever you call it. He launched a journal, Journal of Liberal Study or something like that, UNN in Suka. See, after that, he explained the meaning of federalism. Then that was when he said, presidency in Nigeria should be rotational. And they did it. Since then, we have not seen it played out. Are you listening to me? Since then, we've never seen a rotational presidency. What they do is that they mount there, they rewrite what they have written before,
they amend it, they turn it to flexibility. Nigerian constitution, I know, is malleable, but it can't be this flexible. It can't be this flexible. What are we saying? We have seen the Southwest there. We have seen the North there. Now, Nigerians, ethnic nationality, Yoruba, Hausa, everybody say, let us put this Southeast and see what they can do. And the Tinubu went and sit down there. Let me tell you, Tinubu had Igbo man with passion. I'm saying it here with pride. If anybody failure to believe me, you are on your own. Tinubu is a hater of the Igbos. Upon the works the Igbos are doing in Nigeria, this man could not allow the Igbos to excel on their own. Tinubu has been ruling and ruling in Lagos, taxing and taxing everybody. Tinubu will see nothing good to give somebody that won an election. See, he is. No, he has stolen Obi's mandate. See, I won again, Mike. Failure to give Obi what belongs to him. No Igbo man, I repeat, no Igbo man will go to any poll again. Remember that what is happening now is the reason that agitation of Biafra is going on in Southeast. Those youth are saying you have not allowed Igbo to rule. Now the Kanu is saying you have been using Igbos as slaves. Why not allow this Igbo men to try their own? Oga, no technicalities. Nigeria, Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, Fulani gave Obi the mandate. And Tinubu came and stole it. And we are still wasting our time. See, judges should do the needful today. Failure to do so. Yes, the mandate was truly stolen. Tinubu did not win 25% at FCT. Obi won 68% plus. Obasanjo won 68% plus. Jonathan won 60s and so on in Abuja. Yar'Adua won his own. So why must we chatter the constitution now that is torn of the Igbos? I'm being sentimental here. I'm being ethnic. See, now that Obi want to rule, that is when coup is happening, coup scare, so that they will use the military. Or impeachment in the House of Legislative. See, let me tell you, Nigeria is coming to an end. If failure to give Igbo man what belongs to him, I'm being technically, listen and listen good, tribalistic here. It is the turn of the Igbos. Anybody that is thwarting the effort of this young man to rule Nigeria, the mandate that the whole Nigeria gave him, you are telling Nigerians don't go to poll another day. If you go to vote, your voting doesn't count anymore. They are bringing Nigerian electoral system to champers. Tinubu, let me tell you, I'm here to review what is on the paper. Tinubu has issue with drug issues in Chicago. Why somebody should come here and they talk, somebody in monkey coat. Listen and listen good. Tinubu had issues, international crimes, national crimes, local one, 4 billion van. Oga, since certificate in court, Oga, APC has come to an end. I believe if Labour could win election in Lagos State, APC is no longer relevant across the whole country. Are you listening to me? Mike, let me tell you, we are watching. Nigerians are watching. Mary Odile, if he like, he should talk from here to London about warning people not nearing the court premises. If you are doing the right thing, why are you scared of the youth? Why are you scared of the court attendants? Why are you scared of the audience? Are you going to interpret the Nigerian constitution alone? You allow everybody to be on that premises. Are you listening to me? It is not matter. It is not time to warn people. It is time to interpret the constitution. Let us know who is what culpable, who has committed crime.
Security agents want Nigerians against embarking on any form of violence.
Mike,
what advice would you give to Nigerians that are anticipating their candidates to be declared winner?
Thank you so much. Everybody should stay clear out of the court premises for peace to reign. Allow the judges to read out what they have, interpreted to be the right thing. Let them read the judgment and give it to honor to whom honor is due. Do you know that how many years now we've seen soldiers, police miming and killing innocent Nigerians, and nobody has done anything about it. Until 2020, we protested for NSAS. What is going on now is worse than what happened, what orchestrated NSAS in the past. So let me tell you, they might warn us, but that judgment should be right. Failure to do it, Nigerian youths will prove themselves. The best judgment. And again, I have to say this. Police, prison,
I mean prison warders, customs, immigration soldiers, DSS. How many are they? Okay? They should not allow sentiments, injustice, corruption to take over their hearts themselves because of what? I don't want what happened in Arab in 2011 happen in Nigeria. Arab Spring can happen. It's possible. It is possible. It is possible. It is possible. Nigerian uprising, commotion is possible. They should give Obi his own mandate. Simple.
Let's give other people a chance to talk. All right.
Okay. My question, Good morning. Please, I want to restore sanity and sanctity back to this platform. For the past 20 minutes, our teaming viewers and innocent viewers listen to one of the, the biggest fake purveyor on this platform, which is Raf. Yesterday, for just a reminder, Raf came here saying that Pobia has been ousted. Apparently, that was a rumor.
That's Cameroon, right?
Yes. So many months ago, the same Raf.
I tapped him. I tapped him.
So many months ago. But wait. Let me list the numbers of fake news Raf, okay, goes around to propagate, because I don't want anybody to take him serious. All right? He's a lost mind. He also came here. He said Buhari is a clone. He said Buhari died 6 years ago. All right? So you can see, every one of you listening to my voice, you can see that Raf, whatever that comes out from his mouth should be taken serious. Everything he has said here, though it was vibrating, shaking and all that, they were all gibberish. So I'm going to sweep it inside this gutter.
You say sometimes you shouldn't be taken serious.
Everything he said everything he said this morning are all lies. Right from yesterday, he said Pobia, right? He said it with all confidence. Okay? And immediately he said it, you know the funniest thing? Some people started jubilating. Okay? And these people, they have one similar thing in common. They are all supporters of Obi. It's unfortunate. All right? So, whatever the judges say today, no matter how they try to justify their judgment, I know that those so-called obedience will constitute nuisance. The only reason why the judges don't want their faces to be shown is because of those nuisance called obedience. They have intimidated all the judges on every possible platform. The sitting president has declared openly that he would accept the ruling, because whatever that is happening today is the first step. It is not the final step. The final step is at the Supreme Court. But these are people who are not in the know. These are people who are ignorant, and they are so aggressively and boldly ignorant and what? And arrogant. Sometimes I find it difficult to believe that we share the same country, state, and nation with these so-called people. Because democracy is a journey. America has been operating in democracy for how many centuries now? They still have disputes. All right? They don't go around denigrating their nation. Some weeks ago, I listened to a Zimbabwean woman. She was being interviewed. You know, there was serious election rigging in Zimbabwe. But that woman did not for one day say that Zimbabwe is a nonsense or a rubbish state. All she was saying is Zimbabwe will be great, that outsiders should not interfere, that they will handle their things themselves. But ask one obedient, it will cast aspersion on the whole of the country. The same country that is giving him cheap education, the same country that is giving you cheap livelihood, cheap electricity. All right? But here they are. It's unfortunate. So right now the proceeding is going on, all right, and I'm so happy, because what all the appellants, what they brought forward is technicality. They are saying that 25% Abuja. Are they saying that the people in Abuja are way important? Wike did not step into Abuja throughout his 8 years, and Wike came out to be the best. That's to tell you that going to Abuja is not important. What am I trying to say? People in Abuja, are they collecting any special royalties from federal government? Are they? If we are going to say any state is special, it should be Lagos. Because this is where Lucky, who has always shouted that I don't know be Lagos. Lucky that has not been to Edo in the last 6 years. Okay? His children are growing up here in Lagos.
I can tell you that they are even speaking Yoruba more than in local dialect. His children are speaking Yoruba fluently more than in local dialect. This young Calabar boy behind me here, he speaks fluent Yoruba than his dialect. Because where you find yourself, you are prospering. The people, your hosts, they are praying for you. Why do you think you cannot go to Zamfara and prosper? Because those people there, they are troublesome. They are all bandits. Why can't you go to Edo? Because Edo broad daylight, they shoot guns. What they do is cultism.
Let's Tinubu break.
Are you with me? So we must understand. Today is a day that I will say the truth to those people who don't like to hear the truth. People like Edo no be Lagos. All right. People like people like David, people like what's this called, Mr. Felix, people like Mr. Felix, people like Charles. Charles said he went to Imo. Charles said he went to Imo, that he could not walk around in Imo because he has his throat, he has his heart in his throat. He said he came back to Lagos because of his what? Dear life. This is the same Charles who went to Imo. This is the same Charles that went to Imo. No, I am only trying to listen. I am trying to. Okay, why are you here? Charles, why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here anymore?
See, you are when you say Lagos,
I don't know Lagos. I don't know Lagos. I don't know Lagos. Excuse me, please. I don't know Lagos. Excuse me. Excuse me. I don't know Lagos.
Why is people standing as your bodyguard this morning?
No, we are together. Listen. We are here. But let us just be sincere with ourselves and let us tell ourselves the truth. All right, we as Nigerians, it doesn't doesn't matter in whatever divide you find yourself. Maybe you are in the articulate camp, Obi camp, or Tinubu's camp. However, whichever the judges rule today, we have the final judgment that will come up next year from the Supreme Court. All right. So I am for allow the judges breathe. If God says Tinubu will leave that seat for the main time that he is on that seat, let us support him. Okay? I listened to Mr. Matthew this morning. Mr. Matthew has always tried to be diplomatic. But I'll not call him diplomatic. I'll call him a connie man. Okay? Connie man die, connie man bury him. This is a connie man. This is a man who has always been against Tinubu's. He has always said he doesn't like his person and his politics. This same Tinubu has been negotiating, has been engaging, okay, the civil service, the Labour Congress. This is a listening president. He has never seen one thing. When Tinubu first made a statement that they were going to give 8,000, everybody complained. What happened? He retracted on that. What does not signal to you that this president, if you guys can push, this man listens? Have you forgotten how Buhari engaged us?
What was it promised?
Have you forgotten how Buhari engaged us?
I want to ask you,
sometimes
Have you forgotten how Buhari engaged?
You are an old man now.
Is Tinubu not a listening president? Mr. Matthew, is Tinubu a listening president? A listening president.
Let Tinubu breathe. Come on.
He is not.
Tinubu breathe.
Okay.
You can't say Lagos, go back to your state, man.
that his policy or unification of Naira at the official window is biting hard. Go and read what government said yesterday. They acknowledge that the hardship Nigerians are facing is as a result of that unification, and they have not done anything in that regard. Now, the question I want to ask now is, when Mr. President said the 8,000, he want to review it as a result of complaint of Nigerians, why have you not reviewed it?
Mr. Matthew, let me ask you
Answer the question first.
Let me ask you a very
Answer the question first.
Listen.
Answer the question. Answer the question. Answer the question.
I was the one that brought it. I was the one that brought it here.
Answer the question.
I was the one that brought it.
Answer the question.
minister.
What's the question? Wait.
Let me tell him one of the reasons. Let me tell him that Asiwaju has answered. Asiwaju has answered. Let me explain. Let me explain to you. Let me explain to you how Asiwaju answered.
Let Tinubu breathe. Okay, let Tinubu breathe.
Mr. Kule, hold on.
Okay,
Let me tell you how. Where I heard all your questions. This is how Asiwaju has answered. All right, he was supposed to share that 8,000, and that money was to come from the 300 million, or is it 300 or 500 million that these guys gave us, right? Now that money has been given to the humanitarian affairs minister, she has rolled out how she's going to share those palliatives. She said that they were going to what? Ratify that registrar, that natural registrar, because the bone of contention was that registrar was what? Was mad. That nobody knew who were the beneficiaries. And Asiwaju said, okay, fine, let us bring in the states. And now we have a humanitarian affairs minister, which is who? Beta Hadu. And she said that she is working hand in hand with the local government, with the second tier of government, which is the state government, and they are going to ensure that everything has a digital footprint. All right? So he is answering to it. He is ensuring that when he starts giving out those money, if anybody wants to ask a question easily, you can see where that money went to. In addition, Asiwaju has now brought in more palliative. In 100 days, all right? This is a Matthew who is praying for subsidy.
100 days of suffering.
He is praying for subsidy to come down. Mr. Matthew is praying for dollar subsidy to come down. Mr. Matthew, like I said, is a funny man. A funny man died, funny man buried.
Thank you so much.
He said,
100 days of wilderness. 100 days of wilderness. 100 days of weakness. 100 days of sleeping. 100 days of suffering.
Now, look at how he contradicted himself. He said when they complain that Mr. President jettisoned the idea of 8,000. When they're not asking questions about 8,000, is that justifying when they want to share it? He have gone out. The another question I would have asked him is the $800 million that Buhari borrowed and left for this government. Where is it?
Go and ask your brother. Yeah, this man is just a one-sided man. Right? He's a one-sided man. Now, Lucky is behind you. Ransom. Go and ask Emefiele. Emefiele should be able to, your Agbo brother, where you come from, same Agbo, go and ask him, he will be able to account for it because he was in charge of monetary policy that time. If you don't know,
it's quite unfortunate that people are not objective. We are not playing here. I'm talking about $800 million that the government borrowed.
Who borrowed it?
Wait till he left. This one. I'm being objective.
Where did that money land? Was it not the account of the CBN? Was it not the account of CBN?
Do we need to argue this? 100 days of failure, 100 days of sleeping, 100 days of poverty, 100 days zero. Nothing to say.
In conclusion, what I'm saying is that the government, the way they are managing the subsidy removal, the way they are managing the palliative, Nigerians, the vulnerable, they are not getting it. It doesn't matter. It's not about sentiments. You can do your investigative journalism. Go and I'm not talking to you, please. You can do your investigative journalism.
Can you calm down? Kule, please.
You can do your investigative. You can do your investigative journalism. Go and verify whether Nigerians, the vulnerable ones, are getting subsidies.
Not everyone is getting it.
DSS arrested some government officials. Thank God.
I know, but sometimes you don't expect me to say everything.
No, what I'm saying is the same governors that are mismanaging funds meant for local government is not the same governors who are allowed to start sharing for palliative.
Then charity will not be this at all. You will go to your Delta and monitor things there. You will just stay in Lagos. All the governors, they get them.
Are you telling him to leave Lagos State?
No,
are you telling him to back it?
No. Wait.
Anybody
All of us have family. All of us have family in our different states, right? Osun State, I've visited Osun State like 4 times.
And who told you that Lucky has not visited Edo State?
He has not. Lucky has not gone to Edo State. This man has not gone to Delta State. They will just say, charity begins at home. We have gold in Osun. We have gold.
Good morning to our esteemed viewers. I'm surprised Mr. Kule has been jumping around with his coat of arms because he knows fully well that the judiciary has been compromised, so he would always jump around. We got his coat of arms. Now, what TV are coming here to me? Listen, a coat of arms now, whatever you need today victory because this will not be suit.
I don't get scared.
You know, he saw it today. You can see that energy in him, comforting everybody because he knows today Ashwaju would emerge victorious. So that's why you have the audacity.
Because he knows, not that you know.
He knows. He said what?
Because he knows, not that you know.
I don't want it because he knows that the judiciary is compromised. So Mr. Kule wore suit. He knows fully well today that there's nothing will happen today in Tribunal. Tinubu would emerge victorious. And then after Tinubu will be declared winner again, he will go to Tribunal today and still dine and wine with the president. That's why he's IVJ pocket, IV taking pocket, IVJ pocket now for Tribunal. IVJ pocket now. And then back to what Mr. Nee said. Okay. I'm surprised in this 21st century. Mr. Nee will still call on some individuals to go back to their states. Doesn't make sense. In this 21st century, calling on sea. As long as you're in Nigeria and you have the right to settle anywhere across the nooks and corners of the country.
And that's what I just said.
Yeah. Thank you for reminding him. Yeah. Imagine, no, not you. Mr. Nee, it doesn't make sense. Saying one place is not developed, one place is developed. These are things that not should be discussed here. You don't see if politicians are trying to divide us, we also should not divide ourselves, because this is what these people, this political class, use to divide us. Telling an individual to go back to their state is wrong. Everybody can settle anywhere in the country as long as right. So please, Mr. Nee need to be cautioned. Mr. Nee that is saying, talking, is he a negotiation?
I think I still need to talk to him.
No, he's not a negotiation. Indirectly, it is either from Ekiti or Osun State. So if he's not also a negotiation, he should go back to Ekiti State. Yes, that is it, because he is a negotiation. So back to today's question.
Your expectations from the judiciary? What do you expect from the judiciary and what do you expect from the security agents?
Mr. Michael, I see you are kind of exhausted. Like, see the way you are sweating because today's analysis was so intense, and then see, I really enjoyed that atmosphere where everybody has to come to it was very good one. That's why everybody had to express their diverse views, irrespective of the outcome. But what they have to say is that for me as a Nigerian and then as a common man, I don't believe in the Nigerian judicial system, because we've seen a judicial system that won't give Ahmed Lawan a ticket back when he no even contest to become even fight for the post of Senate. Akpabio too did not contest for Senate, but the same Supreme Court gave him tickets. Those that challenge him, they have to strike their case out. So as a Nigerian, I don't want to have much expectations on the judiciary. I know Ashwaju will still emerge because nothing. nothing good because our justice system is so compromised. Imagine what Mary Odili said. Now she has fled the shores of the country. So I don't want to have high expectations for me not to kill myself. I know that judiciary in Nigeria will not see the light of the day. The common man does not have hope. Common man should not have hope because the judiciary that's supposed to be the hope of common man. Government has always been with what government interference. If the judiciary was independent, judiciary has never been what independent. Now let me take you back to history. In 2015, when Buhari won, Buhari, the last time was supposed to file a case. Buhari single-handedly removed Onoge. He removed Onoge because he perceived that if he gets to Supreme Court, that Onoge would remove him. Up to today, Buhari could not tell us what Onoge did. He had to send Onoge on compulsory retirement because he knew that Onoge would favor of the other party. So is that the kind of country you want me to believe in the judicial system, whereby the president control half of the 90% of the judicial system? And then don't forget, politicians and these people work hand in hand together. Politicians, you've seen rare cases whereby Justice, what's his name? Justice, this former justice was telling his friend, he said, see, when his wife was the justice of the appeal court, he was a senator. He used to influence his wife, decision of his wife, in favor of his friend. So please, I don't expect anything much, and then any outcome today, let Nigeria accept it, because I know there is no justice in Nigeria.
Thank you so much, David. I've spoken. You have said that Nigerians should accept any outcome of the judgment. All right, and here we say goodbye to you viewers of today's edition of this program. Join us next time on the same platform. Michael Atiku. Behind the camera, I have my videographer, Honorable David Daniels, doing a great job. That's the guy with the magic finger. Come follow me, join me on all social media platforms at Michael Atiku and on TikTok at Michael Fleet TV. Thank you so much all. Until tomorrow, when we'll be having the reactions of the contributors, the reviewers. Stay blessed. Bye for now.